I'm trying to get these continuity breaks out quicker, so less pictures this time. Especially since this one is an in-between thing. I have another one planned for tomorrow? Well, I'm in a hurry, so let's make haste. First of all, I'm one of these people you don't want at funerals or birthdays or bar mitzvahs or any other kind of social celebration. I can't help but point out the logical flaws in people's lives, and since that rarely earns me praise, I try and stay away from the real people and their disgusting feelings. With that being said, I'll spare you my opinion on the recent loss of life and go straight into what this video is about. How come PewDiePie is blamed for a terror attack just because the perpetrator knew about the subscribe to PewDiePie meme? If someone says a popular phrase doesn't mean he's part of what that phrase represents. He could have just as well said, "Remember boys, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink." Or, "Remember kids, always eat your vegetables." Yes, I'm a healthy pig. Even my elite dance crew and I had a sign in the background saying subscribe to PewDiePie in our anti-Article 13 video nobody cared about. It had nothing to do with the message of the video, but it's just fun to be part of something bigger. Everyone loves an underdog story. And the struggle of a single creator against a huge corporation for the #1 spot on YouTube is not just amazing to follow, but even more fun to take part in. Not to mention it's an easy way to milk some views from the 9-year-old army. I mean, let's be honest, it's hard to build an audience. Unless you go out and shoot a bunch of people in a Western country. Then all of a sudden everyone is talking about you. You see what's wrong with that, don't you? I'm sure PewDiePie doesn't need me to defend him. That's why I didn't mention him in the title. This video goes way beyond one single person being accused of being a Nazi anyway. I just chose PewDiePie because he's the best example of someone being wrongly accused and also the easiest to research. Everything he ever did is publicly available online for you to experience your own self. So why not make up your own mind? Maybe he is a Nazi, maybe he isn't. He has over 80 million subscribers, so if he is, we do have a problem, don't we? Now, some of you might say, what do I care about some YouTube person reviewing memes? Well, in case you haven't noticed yet, this isn't about PewDiePie at all. As I said, he's just the easiest to research. It's about you finding out which news sources are either too lazy to engage in actual journalism or are blatantly lying to you. Because those are the ones you should avoid. This time they are lying about something that can easily be disproved. But what about when you have no way to verify their claims? And if it's concerning something important, like the next election for example? Wouldn't it be great if you knew which news sources you can't trust? Be that as it may, if you don't want to put in the work to find your own trustworthy media outlets, I can recommend this Tim Pool fella to you. He's on YouTube and on Minds.com as far as I know. He seems very honest and his political opinions are also very mature. Also, he's mixed race. Don't worry, you'll laugh about that once you've watched a few of his videos. Anyway, let's go back to PewDiePie one last time. If you actually take the time to watch a few of his videos, you'll see that he's truly a good kid trying to do right by his fanbase. Fun fact, the subscription war against T-Series was started because of Mr. Beast and not because of PewDiePie. But even though he doesn't really care about being the most subscribed YouTuber, subscribing to him would be an easy way for you to show that you don't buy into the lies the mainstream media writes about him. Because it seems to me that he takes these accusations to heart. Just put yourself in his shoes. I mean, I obviously can't because I'm not one of those real people with their disgusting